the Australian Defence Force. The opposition are calling on the government to allow foreign fighters to serve under the Australian flag. Now, the government are trying to raise defence personnel by 30% between now and 2040. So the idea is, with flagging recruitments, why not allow Kiwis, Americans, Canadians, even Japanese to fight with the Australian Defence Forces? Shadow Defence Minister Andrew Hastie said with immigration about to increase, we should consider opening service in the ADF as an accelerated pathway to citizenship. What he didn't say, but I would like to point out, is if these guys brought submarines with them, that would be a great advantage to our country, Liz.
It would.
But we should talk in a moment about why the ADF are having trouble recruiting soldiers from amongst the Australian population. But first off, is there any problem with foreigners being recruited to fight? What's the downside here?
It's really not ideal, and I think it's a sad situation to end up in. Why don't we have enough patriots? Like, if our children were taught from a young age that this country is the best thing since sliced bread and you should be so lucky to live to defend it, this should be a vocation, a calling that everyone looks up to and clambers for. But what I find alarming about what the government's doing here is using migration as a means of a solution to everything now. Right. Oh, we need more people in the armed forces, migration. We've already been told just last month that by the end of next financial year, we're going to have over 650,000 more migrants here. I mean, this just seems like the silver bullet that government wants to shoot at every single problem it encounters, and it does nothing about attacking these things at the root cause, like we were talking about last week, like our birth rate. Dismal, 1.7, absolutely terrible.
Everything you say is
grow.
true.
We're not even replacing ourselves.
What about the issue of soldiers? We're living in a perilous time. If we can't get enough people to serve in the ADF, isn't this a reasonable solution?
Well, I don't have any objection to it, personally. And look, we have seen all sorts of foreign fighters working together with other nations. Like that there's fine. I don't have a particular issue, but the flip side of the coin to what Liz had to say is we need to stop teaching our kids in schools that there is everything wrong with this country. We have to stop teaching kids to despise this country, that there's everything wrong with their culture and their behaviour and where they come from and all these sorts of things, because then why would they want to go and fight to protect this country, put their body on the line when they're told it's a horrible place?
We're living on stolen land. Help us defend it.
Yeah, correct. Like, how does that even work?